Welcome back to the Dark Compass podcast. I'm your host, Dimitri.
And I'm your host, Patrick.
We are back on week 38. I think we're on week 38 right now.
Nice.
Can you believe that?
It's crazy.
So, week 38 is actually Halloween week. And
time change, which was nice.
And time change. Holy shit, I was just drooling coffee down my mustache. I was actually really happy about the time change. Except I woke up and it was like 6 o'clock and my son's like, "What's up, Dad?" He's like hitting my face and like trying to wake up. Dad, it's wake up time. Look at outside. The sun's out. Oh, buddy. So since it's Halloween, how about do a quick little the origin of Halloween? Okay.
All right.
Start off with that. So long before candy buckets and spirit Halloween stores popped up in empty Toys R Us building, Halloween began on cold, windswept nights in ancient Ireland over 2,000 years ago. The Celtic people celebrated Samhain. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that, but a festival marking the end of the harvest and the beginning of the dark winter. To them, this wasn't just changing seasons. It was the veil between the living and the dead grew thin. Oh, it was when the veil between the living and the dead grew thin. Spirits could cross into our world. Some came peacefully, but others wandered searching for buttholes, warm food, and maybe a soul to borrow.
Did you just say buttholes?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Seems like a weird thing to search for.
Well, you know what? They're fucking spirits. If I was a spirit and I was dead for all these years, I might want to search for a butthole. Who knows? To stay safe, villagers carved terrifying faces into turnips. Yep, turnips, not pumpkins, and placed burning embers inside. They disguised themselves in animal skin and cloaks, hoping spirits would mistake them for fellow wanderers and move on. That's pretty interesting. Centuries later, the Catholic Church blended Samhain with All Saints' Day, creating Hallow Even, which eventually became Halloween. Immigrants in America swapped turnips for pumpkins because, let's be honest, nobody wants to carve a rock-hard turnip. And trick-or-treat evolved as kids traded scares for sweets. So today, when your kids put on a costume and your neighbor gives them a full-size Snickers bar, remember, it started with ancient people dressing up so ghosts wouldn't steal their souls. And now it's kids dressing up so strangers will give them diabetes. So, I mean, both equally scary.
When did the candy thing become a thing? Do you know? Does it say on there?
No. I mean, I'm sure I could find out.
GTS.
Let's see. And speaking of candy, Patrick had So candy became the dominant Halloween treats in 1950s to 70s, thanks to post-World War II marketing, suburban growth, and candy industry hijacking the holiday. Interesting. Yeah. I ended up drinking like a case of beer on Halloween. And I started
while walking around.
I started drinking at 4 o'clock. And I was in bed by 2 o'clock. The fuck is going on, dude? You got a Gatling gun over there?
Yeah, part of my ex-wife and I's divorce agreement is I don't get the kids on Halloween. I get them on 4th of July. So I haven't trick-or-treated with the kids in like 8 years.
Gotcha. That upset you? Make you a little sad?
No, I'm not. I like the horror-esque of Halloween, but I'm not.
Did you say the horror?
Horror. I like scary movies and I like all of that shit.
Horror.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I thought you say I like the horror of Halloween. I was like, who the fuck is that?
You knew that's not what I said.
Yeah, I didn't. I genuinely thought that's what you said. All right, I knew better, but I couldn't fucking help it.
But I don't know. I've just never been real big on Halloween, like dressing up and stuff. Like I can't even tell you the last time I dressed up.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I'm good with it.
Yeah, so I dressed up as I bought a giant bear costume when I was still a massive stoner when I first moved to Colorado. Bought like a $250 bear costume because I was
Just
so
for fun.
I
Had
did
nothing to do with Halloween.
I was absolutely bored. I had no kids at this point. I had nothing. I was stoned off my ass and I decided to buy a bear costume. So that's what I did.
Is that what you wore?
No,
Oh, okay.
no, I've outgrown that shit, dude. I was like 220 back then
Got it.
when I moved to now I'm like last night, quick story. Last night, me and my wife went on a date night, and we went to this place called Okini Sushi in Lancaster, and it was a all you can eat sushi, not shitty sushi. It was pretty good. All right,
Not sponsored, by the way.
not sponsored. We ate 96 rolls of sushi.
Rolls?
Rolls, individual pieces.
How do you feel today?
I feel great. I got home and I weighed myself on a scale. I was 299.4. I woke up this morning. Mind you, I didn't take a shit or anything, and I'm 297. No, 293. Sorry.
Did you have 70 of the rolls?
No, dude. I was legit feeling like I was dying. Yeah, I was like blacking out. It was, and my wife's legs started cramping. It was like, dude, we're so fucking old, we can't even eat food right.
I mean, 96 rolls is a lot.
It was a lot. It was a
How
lot.
many actual sushi rolls is that? Like 8?
No,
No, it's
96.
gotta be more than that.
Oh, how
No,
many?
no.
It was 1, 2, and 6, 4, 6, so 10. Okay, so maybe it was like 80 rolls. That sounds right. 80 rolls.
Still a lot.
10 different rolls, and we had appetizers on top of that. We had dumplings and some char siu pork. Appetizers were terrible. Sushi was great.
Nice.
All right, we can continue. That's all.
So I found this interesting chart. Colorado is, oh, okay. I didn't understand the graph. Now I understand it. So Pennsylvania only increases their, this is through Instacart, also not sponsored. Instacart says Pennsylvania has a 3.5% increase in candy orders around Halloween. Colorado has a 20.1.
Yeah, I believe it.
Utah has the largest,
Really?
50.
Damn, so Utah's the place to go trick or treating.
Florida goes backwards. I don't even know how that works.
They return candy.
Negative 16.9%.
Oh, you know why? They're probably the ones putting the razor blades and shit in the candy. They're fucking buying them and then they're returning them. Like, nope. There was somebody in Lebanon, right around where we live, that they found a razor blade in their fucking kids' candy.
Really? It's fucked up.
It was even more fucked up. My son watched our kids last night, and I told him, I was like, you guys have at it at the candy. Yeah. They're still alive.
That's good. All right. Most uniquely popular candies in every state.
Candy corn.
No, I'll tell you which ones do have candy corn, if any of them. Colorado is Sour Patch Kids.
I don't think they're uniquely popular. I think that's just that people just buy them because they think kids like them.
You know what Pennsylvania's is, don't you? I hope.
Is it Butterfinger?
It's not.
Is it Snickers?
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. That was interesting. What was that sound? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Literally right next to Hershey. All right. Can you give me your ranking?
Are you gonna blind rank candies?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Start with Laffy Taffy.
Well, I love Laffy Taffy. I don't know what else is on that list, so I'm gonna give it a 3. I'm ranking 10, right? Is that what I'm doing?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. All right. What about Whoppers?
Oh, that's a fucking 0, dude. Take that off the list. 0.
Okay. Is that your throwaway then?
Throw that shit out. I hate
Okay.
Whoppers. They're
I
so
think
bad, dude.
think Whoppers are weird.
It's like they're like salty and airy and fucking disgusting.
I like them. I don't love them.
All right.
All right. Milk duds.
Ooh, that's a solid 4. Love me some milk duds.
And see, I don't like milk duds.
I love them, dude. They're like little chocolate covered caramel nipples.
What?
Yeah. Chocolate covered caramel nipples.
Haribo gummies.
Gummy bears.
Yep.
When I was younger, I ate Suboxone.
Were you on heroin?
No, sorry. I ate a Oxy.
Oh,
And
okay.
I ate a bag this fucking big of gummy bears and I fucking vomited a rainbow. So I'm going to give those a 9.
9?
Like they're good, but I'm going to give them a 9 because it just makes me uncomfortable.
You have a bad experience with them.
Yeah.
Ooh, flavored Tootsie Rolls.
That's a 10. Not a fan of Tootsie Rolls.
All right. Butterfinger.
That's a number 1.
That's your number 1.
I love Butterfinger, dude.
I like Butterfingers too.
I like to bite off the chocolate part, and then I like to like break up the layers.
Sour Patch Kids.
8.
All right. Nerds.
I like the Nerds like rope gummy rope. I'll give Nerds a 5. Is
Okay.
5 still available?
5 still available.
What do I got left?
2, 6, and 7.
Ooh, all right.
All right. Kit Kat.
6. They're good, but they're good. I'll give them a 2. I don't think they deserve the 7 spot.
And then last but not least, Snickers.
I would like to switch Reese's for Snickers. Put Reese's
Okay.
at 7, put Snickers at 2. Now, you didn't name the most iconic
Candy corn?
candy corn.
Yeah, but you don't really hand out candy corn. Where are you at with the candy corn?
Fuck candy corn.
Okay. So you thought my last one was going to be candy corn, so...
They thought they were so slick because candy corn sales were going down. They're like, oh my God, let's fucking turn these things into pumpkins. Nobody likes them. And people that say they do like them, I think that they have a mental fucking illness and they need help.
I'll eat them, but yeah, I'm not like, oh my God, I can't wait to see some candy corn around Halloween.
Somebody stole my wife's idea this Halloween and they handed out potatoes.
Just straight up potatoes.
Straight up potatoes.
What was the reasoning?
I don't know. I guess they just want to fucking give people potatoes. Some kid came up, they're like, this house gave me potatoes. And I was like, nice.
I love potatoes.
Yeah, I do too. But can you imagine? Like, if they handed me like a loaded baked potato, like bacon and shit, I'd be so happy as an adult. As a kid, I'd be like, what is that?
Yeah, that shit would end up through the window.
Yeah, take it back. We're coming back to your house tonight.
So I'll just recap it real quick. You got number 1, Butterfingers, number 2, Snickers, number 3, Laffy Taffy, number 4, Milk Duds, number 5, Nerds, number 6, Kit Kat, number 7, Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, number 8, Sour Patch Kids, number 9, Gummy Bears, and number 10, flavored Tootsie Rolls.
See, Laffy Taffy. I want to like the.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, dude. Those are the best ones. Like Runts. Oh my God.
You're a demon.
I want a fucking mouthful of bananas.
Fake flavored banana is disgusting.
All right. Do you like watermelon flavored stuff?
More than banana, yes. And banana is by far the worst.
And you're calling me disgusting.
Yeah. I'm out.
Watermelon shit does not taste anything. I love watermelon. I hate watermelon flavored candies.
So I'm the same way with strawberries. I love strawberries and I don't really love strawberry flavored stuff. Like a strawberry lemonade with real strawberries in it, that's fine. But like artificial strawberry, and that's how I am with bananas. I didn't like bananas for a long time. I think a lot of it was like the texture because they're mushy. But now I like bananas. I actually eat a banana every single day. And
did you like, was it too soft for you?
Yes.
I know you like them. You like the hard bananas.
Hard.
That's right. You
Yeah,
like to
you're
swish it
welcome.
around in your fucking mouth.
You're dumb. All right.
Fantastic.
Here's Instacart's top 5.
Mm,
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups was number 1.
I believe it.
Twix was number 2, which I didn't even
Twix
give
is
you Twix. 3 was Snickers. 4 was Kit Kat. And 5 was Butterfinger.
That's
15 was flavored Tootsie Rolls, which I'm with you. I don't know if it would have been last on my list, but it would have been damn close.
now okay. So I hate Tootsie Rolls, but I love the Tootsie Roll lollipops. I went to pick
Yes.
up the kids from school the other day, and I sucked on a Tootsie Roll lollipop the whole entire way there, and I was determined not to bite it. And I got down. I didn't bite it. I got down to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop.
You don't know how many licks it took, though.
It took me about, I think it was like 25 minutes of sucking on that thing.
We were talking about this the other day at work, but do you know if you can still get a free one if you get the
Number right?
Indian shooting the star? Do you know that?
What?
So on the wrapper, if you pull the wrapper and there's an Indian shooting a star, you're supposed to be able to get a free one.
I don't think that's a thing.
I mean, it's definitely a thing. I just don't know if it's still a thing.
Have you ever gotten one?
Yeah,
No.
they're not uncommon. You get them like every third
Is it on the lollipops or on all the Tootsie Rolls?
on just the lollipops.
Mm.
What's your favorite Tootsie Pop?
The brown ones.
Those used to be my go-to
And the
too.
orange.
The orange is now my new favorite.
Orange is slam it. Red one,
Yeah.
trash. Purple one, trash. All of them
I
are
like
trash except those two.
I like the red one. I'm out on the purple one.
I know why
It's-
you like
it's
the
my
orange
favorite.
one. It's fucking Broncos, dude.
I like the taste of it, dummy.
I know. The fucking
So-
sound effect was the best part.
Did Ian go with you guys trick-or-treating?
No, he worked, so we went trick or treating, and then we went to his job to get some dinner.
Oh, you had pizza for dinner Friday night?
Yeah.
How's the pizza there?
I upset my wife. Yeah, I upset my wife on Halloween though.
You did?
Well, yeah, she was also on her period, and like we talked about this at dinner yesterday. She's like, the Swedish meatballs were left out for 2 days, and then I had to throw them away. And then when we got home, you asked me to, because I ended up had her pick up a cake for a neighbor, which she had no issue with that, but she was obviously like bleeding out, and she's like, and we're getting into the truck, and you're shoving you're all your pockets are full of beer, like a fucking child. And she's like, and I know those weren't the first beers you've had of the night. And I was like, I know those were not my first beers I had. And then
This is my 18th and my 19th beers.
it was probably like 2 shots of like this butterscotch whiskey or whatever the hell it is that my neighbors had, and like 6 or 7 beers. And then we were going trick or treating with our neighbors, but she wanted to go because she was cold, she was uncomfortable, and we ended up waiting there for like 15 minutes. And then we just kind of kept moving. And Ronan was upset; he was getting freaked out just because the story I told him of the fucking devil. So that was fun. And then when we got home, like I got the kids to sleep, and I told her I'll be right back in, and then I came back in at 2:00 in the morning.
Did you go outside?
Yeah, I was outside, talked to all my neighbors and stuff, like an asshole, and I apologized. Yep.
It's so it was just me and Deanna on Friday night, and Raina went and trick or treated with her friends. And the last, I can't remember if it was the last or the second to last trick or treaters we had were 2 teenage girls that were probably 16 or older.
Yeah.
Not super related to where I'm going with this. So I was talking to Raina yesterday because she ended up staying the night at her friend's.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Did you have fun trick or treating?" And she said, "Yeah." She's like, "We got tons of dirty looks from people when we were trick or treating." And so I was like, "Why is that?" And she said, "Well, because we were teenagers." And she's like, "It kind of pissed me off because wouldn't you rather teenage kids go trick or treating than go fucking destroy the town and tear shit up?"
All right. Yes, but and I'm not saying this is random because it's probably not. And my son doesn't do this shit either. Granted, he didn't get a chance to go. Now, do you remember when you were a kid and you went trick or treating? And mind you, I was an asshole. So when you see buckets of candy out, what did you do?
You took them all. That's what you're supposed to do.
Dude, we hit this lady's house 3 times in a fucking row. We knocked on her door and we told her that her candy bucket was empty. And then we kind of left. And then we came back and took all the candy. Then another friend knocked on her door and she ended up chasing us because she was so fucking mad. And I would start throwing potatoes at kids. I'm just saying.
Here's my perspective. If you're too fucking lazy to open your door and hand out candy, you get what you deserve.
All right, but would you let your kids right now take the whole bucket of candy?
Absolutely not.
Why?
Because it's just not the right thing to do.
But you did it.
Yeah, I did a lot of shit I wasn't supposed to do.
Exactly. And I think that's a huge difference in Halloween and how it used to be. Okay, Halloween used to be kids kind of go out on their free will. Like it was very different. Now it's, you're usually with your parents. I can't imagine, like Ellie's 9 years old. I feel like when I was 9, I went out trick-or-treating with my friends. Now, dude, you got a better shot catching cancer.
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, Ev went with her friends, but they were with their parents. Yeah. Jackson went with his friends, but they were with their parents. Raina was the only one that was out on her own. I don't think Davis went out last Friday night. So,
and there's also less and less people that even do the Halloween thing. Like it was depressing.
Do we have more Jehovah's Witnesses? Is that what's going on?
My neighbor's a Jehovah's Witness. She used to be Jehovah's Witness, and it was hilarious because I give her shit. She's like, yeah, my mom used to be a Jehovah's Witness, so we don't celebrate like Halloween. I was like, but you're not a Jehovah's Witness anymore. You're a Christian. She's like, yeah, it's the devil. It's the devil thing. And she was laughing about it. I'm like, yeah, so what are you going to tell the kids? Be like, nope. Can't do it because the devil's going to watch you. He's going to come into our home and he's going to do things to us. The devil. And you know what? I'm glad I didn't say that to Ronan, and because Ronan be like, yeah, Dad, I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
I don't want the devil in my house.
What did Ronan dress up as?
A ninja, of course, dude. Yep. Anything that can kick, hurt, and punch it, that is Ronan's MO.
And that's funny. That's funny. What was Ellie?
She was Scream. For some reason, everybody wanted to be Scream. Maybe that's just like the age that they're at. And she's never even seen Scream.
That was my last legit like high school dress up that I remember is I dressed up as Ghostface and I had the mask that was clear on the outside and white on the inside that had the blood that would go down it.
Oh, that's what she had. Yeah, you know what though?
What?
She broke it at the Halloween parade a couple weeks ago.
So the blood didn't work?
I'll put it this way. The blood at the parade was all over her hands and my hands.
Okay.
So it worked until she tried to unscrew it, and it did not work.
Did it have the little pump that you squeeze it and then it trickled down?
Yes.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, she broke it.
That thing's got to be close to 30 years old.
That's probably why it broke.
I mean, not that one specifically. But.
I think we got a fucking artifact there. I was a Power Ranger. That's what I always like to be.
You dressed up as a Power Ranger?
Dude, not this year. I was drinking beer.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, Power Rangers were pussies.
No, they weren't.
I was too old for Power Rangers is really what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, like my time was like Thundercats, which I dressed up as, I think it's Lionel.
Yeah, that's pretty gay.
Yeah, they were not gay. So you watch your fucking tongue. He-Man was big back then. Transformers
is badass.
And Ninja Turtles.
All right. Speaking of Transformers, did you ever watch? So it's Transformers, but it's the The one where they're animals. I used to watch that one when I was in Russia in an orphanage.
You mean the new one that came out?
Patrick, how the fuck would I watch that one when I was in an orphanage in Russia?
No. Are you referring to the new one that came out?
Yes. No,
Okay.
no.
Okay. They came out with I think the newest Transformers is the animal one.
No, it's the movie. Dude, the animal ones were the original Transformers. Dude, they were the OGs.
I can't think of what they're called.
Primals.
I think you might be right now. You just didn't say it with confidence. It was like primals.
I'm not super confident. I'm a little confident. I'm like 80% there.
Okay. All right. I'm also 80% there because it sounds right.
All right. You ready to do your movies?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
So Dimitri doesn't really watch horror movies, so
But I've seen almost all of these. All right, we'll start with 1980.
Ian and Raina watched that the other night. I haven't watched the new one yet. I'm not big on redos 30 years later. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm talking about the original one.
I know. That's what I rank. I haven't watched the new one yet.
Oh, the second one? Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah.
Hocus Pocus.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Halloween Town. The Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984.
The first one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I got a funny story. I was hoping this one made the list. So if we're going for scary, that's number 2 on my list. If we're going for the actual movie, I'm gonna throw it at like 4.
Okay. I'll be honest with you real quick. When I was a kid, I never watched scary movies for the scares. I always watched them because I knew there was gonna be a pair of tits in one of them.
That's fair.
That's all I wanted to see. I didn't care about who's getting killed or not, as long as their boobs came out.
So I have an older cousin. I think she's 7 years older than me, if I remember right. She was watching me. She was probably 14.
Yeah.
I would have been 7. She let me watch Nightmare on Elm Street, and I'm pretty sure it's 1. It might be 3. I know it's 1 because Johnny Depp's in the first one, I think, and Freddy kills him through the waterbed.
Damn.
He's in the waterbed, Freddy is, and then he ends up coming out and killing him. Well, at the time, I had a waterbed. I was a 7-year-old watching a fucked up movie that my cousin shouldn't have let me watch. And I think that like she thought it was funny that I was watching this scary ass movie. So I did not sleep very well for quite a while.
So where you ranking that one?
4.
4. Okay. The Blair Witch Project.
Oh, that fucking movie. It's the same thing though. Like if you're going for scary, I would probably rank it higher, but like I've watched it once.
Me too.
I just didn't. I'm going 8.
Scared. I'm scared to watch it again. Even as an adult. As an adult, I'm even more scared to watch it.
Well, there was so much. How old were you when that came out? Probably like you were under 10.
So it came out in 99.
Okay. So you were under 10?
Yeah,
or around 10.
I watched it like in 2001. So when pretty new to America.
There was a lot of speculation that it was real when it first came out. Like that's what everybody was like saying, that it was real.
It could be real.
I mean, you're not wrong.
What do you mean body cam footage movies are not real?
Is this a perfect neighbor jab?
No, not at all.
I think it was. Yeah, it was. All right. What's next?
All right. I have strong feelings about this one. The Shining. Am I supposed to be writing down what you're ranking?
I'm doing it for you. So it's all, yeah, you're good. I'm going to do that at 5.
I'm going to say this about The Shining. That movie had the world's dumbest fucking ending. And my wife's like, it was such a good ending. I was like, it was so bad. Who just dies? Who just dies sitting there in an orchard and freezes? Who lets themselves do that? I'm just going to sit here and die. I think I've had enough of this. But I mean, the idea was pretty messed up. Like, it was a good movie except until the end. The end was horrible.
That was filmed here in Colorado for anybody who doesn't know,
Was it? I think,
right? That's
yeah.
the one filmed in Estes
Yes. Yep.
at the hotel. What's the name of the hotel? Supposedly the hotel's haunted. Dang it, I can't think of the name of it. I'll think of it before we're done.
All right. Next.
All right, let's do it.
The Exorcist, 1973.
Yeah, I was pretty old when I watched that. I mean, obviously, I wasn't even alive when it first came out. I mean, I think I feel the same way about movies like The Exorcist. I've heard people say is one of the scariest movies they've ever watched. But then if you watch it now, it's very fucking campy and it's. But when you watch it when it comes out
Yeah.
or close to when it comes out, it's fucking scary. I'm gonna go with 7.
All right. I think you got to bring your thing down one more click.
So
No,
my
no,
voice
I know.
is crazy.
Well, no, I want us to be excited. I just don't want, like, when I'm going back to be like, fuck, we're too excited. All right. Halloween.
The original.
Yep. The birth of
All right,
Michael
I'm putting
Myers.
it.
Did I say Scream?
You did not say Scream.
Scream.
Fuck. Okay, I'm putting Scream at 1.
Really?
Yeah, I love that movie.
I've never even watched him.
They're good. They're all good. There might have been one in there that was hot garbage. Jackson and I think, watched them all last year.
How about The Ring?
That
All right.
shit was scary as fuck, though.
Now, this is not an old movie. This is a new movie, new-ish movie, but it's creepy as hell. The name of the movie is The Babadook. Have you seen that?
So I'm pretty. Is Ethan Hawke in that?
No. It's like this. It's kind of like an indie movie. It's about this kid. It's about this book, and the name of the book is The Babadook. And once you read the book, you unleash the Babadook, and it's this dark creature, and it like takes over the mother's soul, and she's like now trying to kill the kid. Dude, it the way that it was made was freaky as hell. Loved it. Granted, we didn't finish it because it was freaky.
I think I watched it like just a couple years ago for the first time. I remember it being scary. I'm gonna skip that one since I can't confirm or deny that I've seen it.
It's
Damn it. That's the one I wanted at 1. So growing up as a child, because I came out in 89, right?
I believe so.
88 or 89. That was the scariest movie I had ever watched.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not like scared of clowns or anything now. Growing up, that shit was a fucking problem. Fucking taking a shower was a fucking problem. Like walking by drains was a fucking problem. Like
The shower is the only thing that freaked me out. Going into the bathroom and just slowly turning on the sink and just drip, 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 and then hoping there's no blood. And I'm like, there's obviously not gonna be any blood.
so in 2018 when the remake came out, me and the older 2 boys had watched it, the new one, and then I was like, you guys gotta watch the first one. It's so scary. And we
Yeah.
watched it and I was like, this is fucking embarrassing. Like it's so not scary now.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
But you know what? As a kid, it's scary because it's like I think it plays on like the little fears that you have. And I think that's why it was so good. I didn't
And then
see the new ones. I didn't think they were any fucking good.
they're all right. Jackson and I started Welcome to Derry last night, which is a new series on HBO. Not sponsored.
Is that creepy?
It wasn't super creepy. It was definitely a little uncomfortable in the first like 5 minutes. This chick has a baby in the car, and it ends up being a demon baby. But yeah, it was wild. Like it's a 2-headed flying demon baby.
God, dude.
It's weird. So Pennywise he didn't even show up in the first episode.
Yeah.
So
Did he? He was the fucking demon baby who chopped off one of his heads and turned into a clown.
well, and that's the one thing I wanted to say about it too. Like once he turned into a spider, it wasn't scary for me anymore.
Yeah.
When he was a clown and fucking with the kids and like you're saying, like playing off of their fears.
Yeah.
That's the shit to me that was, like, creepy, but when he was a giant spider, I was like, "Eh, who cares?"
Oh, I should have said arachnophobia.
Um
I wanna watch it with my kids, but I know they're gonna be freaked out.
Yeah, it is by far the scariest movie that I've ever, well, Hereditary, have you seen that?
Mhm.
I think that's down as one of the, like, scariest movies ever.
Yeah. Really?
There's a pretty sick scene in it too.
Ooh, that's caught my interest. 6 scenes, that's right up my alley.
So just to recap, I had Scream at 1, Halloween at 2, It at 3, A Nightmare on Elm Street at 4, Shining at 5, Beetlejuice at 6,
Oh, and this is like a newer movie.
Exorcist at 7, Blair Witch Project at 8, Halloween Town at 9, and The Ring at 10.
Alright.
My if I was ranking these scariest, it would have definitely been different.
Okay.
Halloween Town would have been 10 and Beetlejuice would have been 9 probably. A little
Alright.
different. Let's
Now
do
go ahead.
you wanna do unscripted?
Yeah, let's do unscripted real quick.
So, the last month, I have been me and Davis's relationship's been a little bit torn, if
Okay.
I'm being honest. I have needed him to get a job for
And he's not spending his money, he's spending your money.
no, no, no. He worked all summer and he sells some clothes and shit off of Deep Depop. Is that what it is? I think that's what it is.
Oh,
Anyways, so he made his own, but he'd waste his fucking money on stupid shit. And I don't really care what my kids spend their money on when they have a job. Like when they get paid, I mean, Davis is 18 now, but prior to Davis being 18, when he would get paid, I would take 80% of his money. I'd put it in a savings account
yeah.
and then he could spend the 20% on whatever he wanted. And then it got to the point where he wasn't working anymore. Volleyball, he has volleyball, um, which he's paying for part of the volleyball. But long story short, I've needed him to get a job, and I don't feel like he was doing a very good job doing it, and it was pissing me off. And yet he was still going out. He was spending money on stupid shit. So we had a pretty serious conversation the last week he was here, which was on a Friday night.
Yeah.
Um, he got a job and he worked yesterday. So
Nice.
um, I think it was a huge relief for me. Unfortunately, he's not getting paid for a minute, but I at least feel better about helping him out when he's making an effort. And that was kind of where I was at. I was like, I ain't the dude to ask for cash if you need gas because you're not doing your part. So
Yeah.
your fucking Yukon can sit here. I don't give a shit. So, but I'm proud of him. Got a job. He worked 10 hours yesterday and he's working again today. So
I'm sure it's a relief for him too.
for sure, for
You
sure.
just needed that push, and sometimes that push is what puts your kids back into a, "Okay, right, I do gotta do this stuff."
Well, and when you're going to school Monday through Friday, the last thing you want to do is give up your whole weekend when you're a senior in high school and work, but it's you're not the first one to do it and you're definitely not going to be the last.
Yeah.
And you need to learn some responsibility, especially if he doesn't go to college.
Oh, I'll do Ian. So, he's been volunteering to be a firefighter for a while now, and he had his EMR exam that he's been going to classes for the past 2, 3 months, and he had his psychomotor exam, and he passed that thing with flying colors. He did a wonderful job, so I'm very proud of him for that. And then he did his hazmat testing yesterday, so he's doing good, man. Proud of
So
him.
what's the hazmat testing for?
It's all in order for him to be like a firefighter and stuff, or he wants to do EMS, but it's all just a part of getting your certifications for all that shit.
He wants to save people's lives. Like that's his long-term goal. Okay, cool.
When he was a kid, he wanted to
You got really quiet.
I said when he was a kid, he wanted to work for NASA, and now he's like, I guess I'll just save people instead.
I mean, it's a very admirable and slightly underpaid profession, in my opinion.
Yeah, dangerous, man. You don't know what kind of crackhead's gonna come out there and fucking stab you with their needles.
Right?
So
That's cool. It's cool. It's cool that's at a young age, he already knows what he wants to do.
yeah, all right.
Alright.
Let's do. I'm so Halloween rules then and now. Okay, Halloween
Okay.
rules. I feel like when I was a kid was go trick or treat and get that candy in your bag, get home, eat whatever the fuck you want. Now I'm like, nope. You guys can have like 10, 15 pieces, and that's it. Sometimes I'll just give them the bag and I'll be here, have it, and my daughter will go like, "Dad, I had enough. I don't even want to look at the candy anymore because it is so gross now." And I like that. How do you feel about that?
So our family has a tradition that you keep 10 pieces of your candy. You give up all the rest of your candy to the Boo Ghost, and the Boo Ghost gives you a gift. You keep 10
What kind
pieces
of
of your
gift?
candy.
Is it
Evelyn
candy?
got no. Evelyn got a Monster High doll, and then Jackson got a Jackson collects figurines. Like figurines isn't the right word, but like superhero figures because he
Gotcha.
does like stop motion. So
Well, I love that.
he got a killer croc, like an old school killer croc. So
All right, that's interesting. So, what do you do with the candy? I guess I like that. I think that's good. A hot take. Sure, some
yeah.
people would be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I think that's good because honestly, the kids don't need all that fucking candy. Dude, we have all their candies can be sitting there for like months because I
And if
only
it's
give them.
not sitting there for months, that's a bigger problem because you're gonna have concavities.
Yeah. Well, you're just like I think everything in moderation is fine. Not everything, most things, moderation is fine. How about independence during Halloween as a kid, then versus now?
I'm with you. I'm not like you got to be a certain age before I'm all right with it. I mean, Jackson's almost 14, and I'm not even okay with him out
Yeah.
there by himself. And he's a boy.
Isn't that weird?
It is weird,
But I also think that's like the reason that we're like that is once I think as a kid, you're thinking, "Oh, I could do this, I could do that." And you don't see um what the things that could happen. And when you turn into a parent, it's like, "I don't want you guys to get fucking kidnapped or fucking taken or stabbed or like some dumb shit." And more than likely it's not going to happen, but I think yeah, I don't want my kids going out, especially Ro obviously Ronan's about to be 6. There's no way in hell he's going by himself. Ellie's
right?
9, she's a knucklehead. Ian's 16. If Ian's 16, he wants to go around, that's fine. But if I call you, you better answer the phone.
Yeah, like I said, I don't even know if Davis went out because he was at his mom's, but Raina went out with her boyfriend and one of her friends, and she's almost 18 years old. So,
Anything else?
oh yeah. I had a just because we were talking about it, I had a little kid show up. He showed up late. I think he might have been the last kid that showed up. We don't get a lot of trick or treaters. I live on a very unique style street.
Yeah.
It's never had a ton of trick or treaters. If I had to guess, we probably had less than 20 for the whole entire night. Once it gets dark, there's, I don't know, 2 to 3 people that show up, and we had, the 2 teenage girls that showed up, and then there was a little boy that showed up. I think he was the last one if the teenage girls weren't, but anyways, he was probably 6, and I let him just grab it out of because I knew it was getting close to the end,
Yeah.
so I let him grab it out, and he stuck his whole hand in and grabbed, like, a huge handful, and then I looked, and this fool had, like, a pillowcase, like old school
Yeah, yeah.
pillowcase, and thing was loaded. So I thought it was kind of funny. It was kind of
Damn.
cute. But yeah, he was with his dad, and I was like, man, you guys are taking care of business. He's like, yeah, we had it. So,
Yeah, without a doubt. That's funny.
and I think that was something that I always try to do too, is try to get as much candy as I possibly can. And going back to your initial comment, I don't think I was getting it to eat it. It was just like I wanted to have the fullest bag
Yeah, yeah,
or a
yeah.
pillowcase.
Yeah. Yeah, I know I threw out candy when I was a kid. I only took what I enjoyed.
You only took what you enjoyed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big fruity candy more than chocolate.
Yeah.
So my list would have looked substantially different than yours. I do like Kit Kats and Butterfingers, but outside of that, I like the fruitier candies, gummy
Okay.
bears, Sour Patch Kids.
What's your question for us?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I totally spaced it. So
Okay.
I have a previous list. Oh, this is an interesting one. I don't
Okay.
think this one is. Would you rather give up alcohol or your favorite food forever?
Yeah, I love steak. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I love drinking beer. I think if I couldn't have steak for the rest of my life, I would just turn into a raging alcoholic.
I also love steak. I didn't drink from the 5th of October, and then I drank on Friday night. And I didn't get shit faced by any means. I had a
That was
couple drinks.
that was the first time you've drank since the 5th?
Yep.
Damn, dude. Way to go.
So got a 12 pack and a bottle of tequila. I had a couple more beers and a couple shots last night. I'll finish everything today, and then my goal is to go to either Thanksgiving. It'll probably be Thanksgiving or
Yeah.
my birthday. They're right around the same time, anyways. So to answer your, tacos is probably my go-to. I could not give up tacos. I
Dude,
would
I
rather.
miss Colorado because of all the fucking food. I'm not gonna lie. You can't buy a taco or burrito or shit out here. Like, even Amador. I miss Amador. That dude was a
Yeah,
highlight of my mornings.
still comes around, man. He still comes around. He is a good dude. He is a good dude. So yeah, for me, it's definitely alcohol.
Okay. Well, let's recap. We told you guys the history of Halloween. We ranked candies and we excluded candy corn because nobody likes that shit. We Patrick ranked scary movies or Halloween movies, and I think we had some good ones in there. Everybody was terrified of it. I have not seen Hereditary, but now I want to because I did a little quick searchy search, and it said it left people feeling very uneasy for weeks, and that doesn't sound like fun. So I like to watch that. Yeah, man. Other questions? What would you choose? Give up alcohol or your favorite food?
I just told you.
Not you, man. The fucking people.
Oh, I was like, is this dude fucking with me? What's your favorite horror movie?
I don't enjoy them that much, man. Like, it takes a lot for me to like want to watch a horror movie.
You know, one of my favorite horror movies, and it's not necessarily good, but um,
Yes. They came out with the second one.
there's a third one.
Oh, that's the new one that just came out.
Yeah, the third one just came.
Okay.
I think the reason that it's so scary for me is specifically the very first house that they're in. I think that was the one with Liv Tyler. It looks like where I grew up. Like, you don't have a neighbor right next to you. You can't just run to your neighbor.
Yeah.
And it's very, if you really wanted to fucking have somebody shit their pants, that's what, are you kissing the air right now?
I was motioning kiss to my wife, but she's gonna turn on the truck. She said, "I will be back to give you a kiss."
Got it.
You
Got it.
greedy man child. She didn't say that.
But yeah, Strangers is one of those for me. It's very realistic, which makes it a
Scary.
little extra creepy to me. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Like, follow, subscribe,
Like, follow, subscribe.
comment. Somebody finished on my hat,
Again, and it's in the shape of a horse.
and it's in the shape of a
I will
horse.
say, dude, it does look like somebody finished on your hat.
Thank you.
Can you
You're
do me a
welcome.
favor?
Yeah.
You have a webcam, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you tilt your webcam down a little bit? There you go. Well, not that far down. Jesus Christ. Holy balls. There you go. See, now I can see more of you. Now when I take like a screenshot and stuff where I got more of that beautiful body.
Oh, I don't know about beautiful body, but
It's gorgeous. Well,
my shirt was fitting.
it
Broncos
looks
shirt
it looks
and
good.
a sugar skull.
It looks good. Well, that being said, we shall see you guys next week on a topic that we'll figure out. And hopefully it'll
4
be good.
minutes before we record.
4 minutes before we record. I think we should, you know what? Maybe we should even have a topic. Maybe we should just fucking hit record and see what happens. That'll be absolutely terrible. Could be. Leave us some comments. Tell us what you guys want us to talk about. Ask us stupid ass questions and continue to tell us that you wish that the cost of podcasting equipment would rise, but not going to affect us.
That's literally one of my favorite.
It is. My favorite
Yeah,
part about that is though, somebody takes the time to comment that. So you might be upset, but you're literally sitting there typing it out. So, and we appreciate that. So give us more.
Yep, that's right.
All right. We'll see you guys next week.
Compass on.
Compass
Go
on.
Broncos.